Okay, done a few jobs, got the roll bar back on. These, which is common, just spinning round, and tried various bits on how to grip it, and it's just turning around in its hole. So, firstly, make sure the new nuts are on the new ones, and then just cut the nut off. Bit brutal, but when it doesn't want to come off, it's what you got to do. I'll do the pliers that are right behind me. There we go, job done. Right, it'll come out the bottom. You change the nuts and bolts in the usual way. Right, you can see the bolts bent, but dent in here. So I'm gonna take this off and then get it in the press. Squeeze it with a bit of metal underneath, a bit of wood on top. Okay, right, so we've got a little metal under there. Rest that in the little dent. Put a bit of wood over the top, a bit of hardwood. And then see the reflection on the chrome moving. That's about 2 ton. Right, let's take that off. A bit flatter. Right, so we reposition that bit of metal, get it under the front, I think. About there-ish. Bit of wood under it again. It's up to about 5 ton. I'll take it off again. Yeah, don't know, a bit better. Right. Dent on the front, let's try. Let's find see if I can find a smaller bit of metal, go under there. So, right, I've just got that little cylinder underneath. Place there. A thin bit of a steel off cut under there to stop it biting into the frame. To about 7 ton. Bit flatter. Right, let's try and get something flat underneath instead of under there, and then something else on the top. So under there, put a bit of wood on top. Out about 7. I want to put some more fluid in it. Right, you see that's got a bite in there. As flat as that's going to go without heating it up. I want to just twist that little bump out. Still a bit better than it was. It's what you can do in 10 minutes. Okay, back on this one. Right, just a couple of things. Now, a lot of these circuits, brake line comes from the soft line down here, through, in and out of the right-hand cylinder, over to left-hand cylinder. Pete told me his mate fixed this because it's all they could do at the time. And obscurely, if this was a male joint with a female in the middle and a male joint, it would pass. But because these have had 2 operations, for some reason, they have the single flare and then the double flare, that's considered that it could weaken old pipes. So that's why it's failing. So anyway, so I'm just going to make a new pipe to go across the axle to there. And the other thing it failed on was that little hole. So because it's not quite continuously welded to the end, my tester's a bit fussy, but so we've just got to clean that off and just weld around that bit. The other thing's the emissions, which I'll explain in a bit. Right, you've got to be careful with one of these because if you see in there, it doesn't show up very well. This is convex. See it in there? It's got a bit of a bite mark inside because the flaring on the pipe is wrong. And this side, this is the left hand side and the broken pipe. If we can see through that gap, can we? You see that one? That one's been a bit mashed up. Right, looks like the single flare. It's yeah, you got to be careful. They sort of suffer from people over tightening them and stuff, so you got to be careful with the aluminium casting. It's easy to bugger these up, and these are the self-adjusting ones, which are expensive. It is slightly raised, so I know this is focusing in and out. Hopefully at some point it might get to a point where you can pause it if you're comparing it to your own. Will it focus? No, maybe not. Go around the outside anyway. But the centre is slightly convex. Anyway, you get the idea. Right, there we go. All bled off. One new pipe. And welded that bit up, so just get a bit of paint on that and yeah, take it for a retest. Oh, that we're back in the red. In the green. Tuned it really weak. I'll get through.